Hey guys, welcome to the show. On today's episode, we have Gabriel Hands of Stone Mota. Let's jump right in. Your nickname, Hands of Stone, is quite evocative. Can you tell us the origin story behind it and what it signifies to you as a fighter?
My nickname, Hands of Stone, Manos de Piedra, came from my first boxing coach, Jack Callahan. He gave it to me because he said I reminded him of Roberto Duran, the fighting style, the way I hit, how hard I hit and everything. And based up all of my wins in MMA, boxing, and bare knuckle, they're all by knockout. So that's why I was given the name Manos de Piedra.
You are an American mixed martial artist of Puerto Rican descent fighting out of Chicago. How have these influences shaped your fighting style and persona?
I take pride in being Puerto Rican. Every time I fight, I bring that ferocious, aggressive knockout power into the ring with me every time. I was born and raised in Chicago, but I've now resided in Hammond, Indiana the last 22 years. So Hammond is home to me, and I can't wait to represent the city when I step into the ring October 18th.
So, beyond fighting, what are some of your passions or hobbies that help you unwind and maintain balance in your life?
Outside of fighting, I really just spend time with my family, my kids, my mom, and I also do personal training on the side, boxing, strength and conditioning, all that.
Bare knuckle fighting is known for its raw intensity and unforgiving nature. What's the biggest challenge you faced in BKFC, and how did you overcome it?
The biggest challenge that I faced in my BKFC career was never inside the ring. It was more so outside of the ring. I've had to do a lot of self-reflecting, realizing what I needed to do in order to get myself to that next level that I know I can be at. And I've done that these past 6 months. And come Saturday, October 18th, I'm going to show the world.
What do you consider the most defining moment or fight in your BKFC career so far? And what valuable lessons did you take from it?
I would say all my fights have taught me a lesson thus far in my BKFC career. Even with my win, I've learned something, but definitely with my losses, I've learned a lot about myself, the team that I've had around me, and those that I've had around me. And I knew that if I wanted to get to the next level, I had to elevate myself in certain areas, and that's what I've done going into this fight.
Understood. So who are the key members of your coaching staff and training partners? And what roles do they play in your success and development?
My boxing coach, Coach Mike, he's definitely played a huge role with this camp. He's definitely helped me develop myself, not only inside the ring, but outside the ring as well. He's definitely taught me a lot more of the basics of boxing, fine-tuning my punches, and just overall being the fighter that I know I was capable of being. He's definitely brought that out of me, and I'm forever grateful for that.
Does fighting on a specific card, like the Hammond Fight Night, add any extra motivation or pressure for you?
Fighting on a Hammond card does give me extra motivation. It lets me represent a city that I've called home for the last 22 years.
What does a typical training camp look like for Gabriel Stone Hands Mota?
For this camp, training has been 6 days a week with 1 day rest. Those 6 days are 2-a-days. In the mornings is usually running, strength and conditioning. In the evenings is sparring, pad work, bag work, and sometimes a little bit extra strength and conditioning, depending on the day or the mood that coach is in.
What kind of performance can fans expect from you in this upcoming bout on the Hammond card?
The fans can expect an aggressive forward pressure fight.
What advice would you offer to aspiring fighters who are considering a career in bare knuckle fighting, especially those with an MMA background?
My advice for aspiring fighters who want to transition into bare knuckle is to make sure it's something that you really want to do, because this sport is very, very, very unforgiving.
What are your long-term aspirations in the BKFC? And what kind of legacy do you hope to establish in this sport?
The legacy that I hope to leave in the sport is that to show everybody that you don't have to come from these big fancy gyms to become a world champion. Because when I leave the sport, the goal is to become a world champion, even a two-weight world champion.
If you could have a dream bare knuckle fight against any opponent, past or present, who would it be and why?
A dream fight for me in bare knuckle would be anybody that's the same style as me. I think eventually down the road, fighting Perdomo would be a good one, and I know the fans would love to see it.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with your fans, the BKFC community, or your opponent before your next fight?
To my fans, thank you for all the love and support. Tune in October 18th for a very exciting fight, and I promise to put on a good one for everybody.
All right, fight fans, that's all the time we have for today. Make sure to catch the Hands of Stone on the BKFC app or bkfc.com. October 18th, Fight Night in Hammond, Indiana. Until then, toe the line and knuckle up.